Mr. Math here. Thanks for watching my videos. Be sure to like and subscribe and remember to ring the bell to be notified of updates. Hello viewers, welcome back to Oblivion Remastered. This is Geoffrey Geoffrey the Cleric of the Divines, currently in the depths of Sancre Tor. We are here to find the armor of Tiber Septim for Martin. He says that he needs it to open the way to Mankar Cameron's paradise. And we got in here and found the place, as Geoffrey had warned us, completely clogged up with undead. And some of the undead turned out to be cursed blades from way back in Tiber Septim's day. That's like nearly 500 years ago, or 400 years ago. What is the year? I keep forgetting. Okay, it's 434, so yeah, about 400 years ago. And we found them here in skeletal form. According to the first one we found, they were sent here by Tiber Septim himself when he was emperor. Apparently he'd heard that this place was all messed up and sent them to find out why. And it turned out that some nasty fellow named the Underking, who Geoffrey has never heard of before, is, or was, here causing trouble. And he killed them and cursed their spirits to wander here for eternity, basically guarding the place on his behalf. But when we destroyed their skeletons, it freed their spirits. And now the four of them are waiting beyond this door in front of me. To open the way to the Shrine of Tiber Septim. So we used up all our mace enchantment to get this far. Let's see about fixing that up. So far, so good. All right, there we go. Okay. So, we are all set. Back into the Tomb of the Reman Emperors. We came here briefly in the previous episode to see the three guys who were already here, only the fourth had not made it yet. Now he has. The ghosts of the four cursed blades have dispelled the evil enchantment on the Shrine of Tiber Septim, and the way to the armor is now open.
We have fulfilled our last duty. We go now to Aetherius without shame. Farewell. We have fulfilled our last duty. We go now to Aetherius without shame. Farewell.
Looks like that's what they're all going to say.
We have fulfilled our last duty. We go now to Aetherius without shame. Farewell. We have fulfilled our last duty. We go now to Aetherius without shame. Farewell.
All right. I shall offer a prayer to the divines for you when I return to town. Armor 11. Not very good. I have the armor of Tiber Septim now to take it to Martin at Cloud Ruler Temple. The noises here sure are ominous. Tomb of Reman III. Here lies Reman III, last emperor of the Cyrodiils, the scourge of the Dark Elves, who was cruelly slain by treachery in the year 2920. He reigned 43 years. There's an entire series of books about that year. I don't believe I've ever actually read the entire series. Over encumbered, darn it. Am I really going to be able to just walk out of here now? Nothing and no one's going to stop me? Because the sounds sure were ominous. All right. I'm going to call that a success. Be careful about that trap there. Wow, that tree root kind of startled me. For a split second, I thought it was a lich or something. Alrighty then. Okay, so gotta go to Cloud Ruler Temple next for this particular quest, but not gonna do that. Next I'm gonna go to Bruma, because I have a couple of guild quests there for the mages, one for the Mages Guild, one for the Fighters Guild. So let's put a marker there. It's quite a distance, but we can make it. Let's see. So ultimately I want to go that way, but it might be easier if I go up here first. Might be. Let's find out. Encumbered. What is that? That's not Cloud Ruler Temple. There is a bridge right there. And there's one immediately above me, too. Hermaeus Morris Shrine? Blasphemous Daedra. Don't want anything to do with that. Where was that bridge above me that I saw? Aha. Geoffrey is a cleric of the gods. He's not interested in blasphemous Daedra worshippers. He will leave them alone, provided they give him the same courtesy. But he will not join them. So what is that? Grabbed his teeth out of his mouth before he ragdolled down the mountain like that. Gate to Oblivion. Oh dear. Huh. I do not yet have a good answer to my question. What is this place? Ninandava. Up, the sky's going all doomy. These guys can really use up my stamina quickly, so let's... I'm having a difficult time just walking past it. Ah, blast it. Just leaving an active Oblivion Gate on the map. What happened? What happened to the other spider dater that was here? Did it fall over the side? Okay, let's get this over with. Okay. I vaguely recognize this one, but I don't remember exactly how to go about it. I think I need to go into one of these towers and then across from there. Door to Tsunami. Darn it. Get back down here. Okay, I've opened the Tsunami Gate. And I'm over encumbered. Of course I am. Not going to be able to actually take anything except for gold. Portals of natural disaster. That's certainly what a tsunami is. Yeah, that won't do you much good. Door to Tornado. That's not actually what I wanted to do. I was saying, that's not what I actually wanted to do. Ebony battle axe, meh. Not worth it. I didn't want to open the cage. I wanted to open the gate. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, that's what I thought. It's opening those gates down there. The ones that were closed underneath these bridges. Over encumbered. It's just really getting annoying. Landslide. So let me guess, the landslide gate? I don't quite remember how to do this part. Is that where I came in? Yeah, that's where I came in, because I see the destroyed Storm Atronach over there. Door to Eruption. No body in there to dump out. Okay, is that how I was supposed to do it? So it looks like this isn't the correct way to go. Okay, so I've opened all of those gates. I think that's where I want to get to. Because it's slightly higher up. Okay. So we go down here. Go around that way. Into that tower. That ought to get me where I need to go. Can't make up its mind where it wants to be. Well, I don't care. Okay, let's see here. Oh, no, this is a bad place to be. So, I'm pretty sure it was that tower right there. Yeah, that tower's bridge is definitely higher than all the others. So that's where I want to go. Where's the door? Where's the door? Oh. There's the door. Tornado? Didn't I already go into tornado? Well, let's try it and find out. I did. Already been here. Blast. Is this the wrong place? Blast. It looks like it's higher up than the other bridges. Okay, maybe I want to go to the one that's lower? Keep going up and down tsunami here. Okay, so if it's not that one, maybe it's that one. Hurricane. Yeah, that's a different name. I don't believe I've been in Hurricane yet. Let's go up. Because there's probably a switch up here that I don't want to miss. was wrong. There is no switch up here. Aha. Back outside or to the rending halls? Let's go to the rending halls. Because that's our way up. Enchanted item is about to be depleted. Okay. Ouch. All right. Still have a ways to go. So let's keep moving. Over encumbered even with that magic, so that means Alright, more poison. Not taking that. Not taking any of the armor. Almost there. Okay. Almost there. Oh, there's someone. I was wondering when I was going to run into an enemy. Oh, there's another person. Okay. Dagger of Blizzards. I do believe that's a ebony dagger. And it sounds like there's another enemy up here. All right. Well, this took longer than I was hoping, but well, it's done now. And what have we got? Absorb agility, fortify agility. That's actually a decent one. I could put that on the glass armor set. Is light armor agility? Or is it speed? I don't remember. Well, still decent, I think. There's the Imperial City. And there's Frostcrag Spire. So Bruma's going to be sort of over there. Oh, of course it is. I can see it on. I can see the blue marker on the compass now. Now that I'm paying attention. Yeah, I heard something breathing heavy. Oh, there it is. Boy, he was blending into that rock pretty well. A lot of switchbacks going to and fro. What? Daedric battle axe, too heavy. An elven shield, but he couldn't use it because he was using a two-handed weapon. Meh. He can keep his elven equipment. Echo Cave. Have I been there? I haven't. Or have I? What's that? Boreal Stone. Okay, I have not been to Echo Cave. Can I get it on the map? Well, I can. Question is exactly where is it? Boy, another one of these guys. It appears to be a... Needs a key? Okay. I was about to say, appears to be a goblin cave. But I'm starting to think it might be a necromancer cave. Alright. Well, if that's true, then I'll probably be coming back here for the Mages Guild soon enough. Let's just move on to Bruma. Check in with the local guild hall. Traven asked us to do that forever ago, and we've just been putting it off. Just a kitty cat this time. Okay, so there's Cloud Ruler Temple, and there's Bruma. There always seems to be either a bandit or a legionnaire around here running after the deer. I guess they're always hungry. There doesn't seem to be anyone here this time, though. Guess that's a relief for the deer. Okay, finally made it to Bruma. It's been a while. Okay. Ting. What was that? I don't know. What's the time? It is a bit past noon. So I could go to the blacksmith and unload a lot of this junk.
Coin for an old beggar?
I already gave you one. Sure that'll be enough. You guys are always saying, you know, just one more coin and I can eat or buy a pair of shoes or whatever.
I hope I can help.
Rumors? What have you got to say?
Apparently, Right Wind teaches his blade skills to other Fighters Guild members.
Well, I'm probably already too high rank for him. I would need to go back to that fellow down in the inn, close to the Inn of Ill Omen. Anyway.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
I'm keeping that, that's for sure.
An excellent bargain. You've made a good bit of gold.
Okay, so I want to keep these. So now I have staves of fire, frost, and shock, as well as my own personal staff of paralyze. I am keeping these.
That's more than I'd usually pay. That seems a fair price.
Keeping this. Also keeping that. Those really belong in Cloud Ruler Temple. I didn't know these hidden restoration... I didn't remember that these hidden restoration potions did all of that. I thought it was only restore health. But it's restore fatigue also.
An excellent bargain.
Okay. That's a pretty pathetic feather potion. Look at that. My own are so much better.
You drive a hard bargain. A good price for a good customer. You've made a good bit of gold. A fine transaction. You got a great deal there.
Let's see here.
You've made a good bit of gold. A fine transaction. That's more than I'd usually pay. That seems a fair price.
Okay.
A fine transaction. You got a great deal there.
Okay, that should do, I
Come
think.
back and see me again. Bye.
Okay, then. Whew. Let's go drop in on my house. Now, which treasure chest in here do I use for storage? It must be this one. Okay. Brass pearl ring. I should have sold that. Alrighty. Okay. Whew. That is much better. Alrighty then. Well, I do believe we are done for the episode, so viewers, thank you very much for watching Oblivion Remastered. Had an unexpected diversion going into that Oblivion Gate, but that's been taken care of. So, in the next episode, we will do both the Mages Guild and Fighters Guild quests. We need to check in with the Mages Guild, because Traven's worried about them. They're probably all dead already. Because, seriously, the game wouldn't have sent me up here to check in on them if everything was going well. And then the Fighters Guild thing, rather than going to the Fighters Guild itself, I'm going over to the temple to speak to someone about the Stone of St. Alessia. Apparently it's gone missing and I need to find it. I'm still rather annoyed with the Fighters Guild. They have... Let me rephrase that. Geoffrey is still rather annoyed with the Fighters Guild. They have pissed him off, what with the guild master herself demoting him for no good reason. He is not happy with them. But the Stone of St. Alessia is an important artifact, so he is going to go hunt it down. You know, not for the guild, but for the gods. They're the ones who matter. So, yeah, he'll be doing that in the next episode and checking in with the Mages Guild in the next episode. And time permitting, perhaps going back to Cloud Ruler Temple. But considering how these things go, time probably won't be permitting. But at any rate, that is the general plan for the immediate future. Once again, thanks for watching. This has been Geoffrey Grow Geoffrey signing off, and he and I will see you next time.